Alright guys, so
Free for all.
I thought we'd do something different this episode.
You have execute authority.
I wanted to try out a story time. So I thought I would speak about the time where I lost my 4 front teeth one day randomly. So it starts like any other day. Wake up, brush my teeth, get dressed, message a few friends and go out to meet them. And we decided to meet at this place called The Factory, and that happens to be a social club where a bunch of people get together, just do activities. We would normally do roller skating, but because we were all a group of skaters mostly, we'd bring our skateboards to the roller skating place and we'd actually skate inside instead. So, right, okay, so me losing the teeth happened later on in the day, not as soon as we got to the factory. So I met up with all my friends. We went skateboarding in Sainsbury's car park for a little bit. We what else did we do? I can't remember, this was like back in 2017, 2018, so it's quite a while ago. And yeah, so anyway, let's get back on track. We met up to go skateboarding, and that's what we did for most of the time. Now, at some point we decided to move to in front of the social club and skate, because they had a basketball court and stairs, so we'd skate in there and we'd also try and jump down the stairs into the basketball court on the skateboard. But at some point halfway through the day, somebody that I thought was my friend, he was going around just, trying to play fight with people randomly. Just for no reason. He was a crazy kid, he thought he run the place, he thought he was cool, he thought everybody loved him, but he was just an annoying shit really, nobody liked him. It was just one of them people that you just put up with because they're around, you don't want to make them feel bad, so you just put up with them and let them do their thing. Anyway, so this is how I lost it right here. So I'm sat on my skateboard, just minding my own business, doing nothing. The wheels are on the ground on the skateboard and I'm sat on it that way. And that guy that I thought was my mate, he comes up to me and randomly puts me in a headlock for no reason. But he does it wrong, so it doesn't actually go to plan. So he puts me in this headlock and then I pass out for about 30 seconds. Now while I'm passed out, I can hear everything around me still, and I know that sounds weird, but I can genuinely hear everybody's voices. I could hear birds, the wind, I could hear everybody talking. So, and then all of a sudden it just went from black to lit up. I could see everything again. And the first thing that happened was I spat one of my teeth out. So obviously I look and I'm like, oh shit. I put my finger to my mouth and I'm missing, I've got a giant gap in my face from where the because when I passed out, I fell onto the front of the skateboard and that hit me in the face, and then I smashed my mouth into concrete, and then that caused me to have a seizure. So, and I fell forwards, not backwards, so God knows how many times I smashed my face off the floor. But yeah, when I woke up, I spat my teeth out. There was at least 5 different pieces of my teeth on the floor, just shattered outside this social club. I'm there pouring with blood. You could at least fill up 3 bottles of Coke with the amount of blood that was pouring out of me. It was all down my arms, just squirting out. Like a bloody Lucasade for some reason, just going everywhere like ketchup. It was all over my t-shirt, with random t-shirts, got it everywhere. It was all over my skateboard, all over my arms, all over the floor. Now, because the adrenaline has kicked in at this point, I'm not feeling anything, so I'm fine. I'm there, I'm bloody trying to call the ambulance, but as I'm like typing in the number for the ambulance, I'm having to wipe the blood off my phone every 2 seconds. Look, and then I'll try to call my mum to obviously tell her what happened. And again, I'm wiping blood off me. That's crazy. So at this point,
Hostile lightning
I'm
strike
bleeding
inbound.
for the ambulance to turn up. And eventually, the ambulance does turn up. It took like, I'd say, half an hour for it to turn up, so I get into the ambulance. They ask me a bunch of questions about what happened, if I'm allergic to anything. I'm like, no, because I'm not one of them people that aren't allergic to anything. Like, everybody in my family, I know this isn't an allergy, but everybody in my family had chicken pox. But I was the only person that never caught it somehow. And I know that's bad, because if you get it as an adult, you get shingles, and that is way worse. Like, that can actually kill you. But I've got all like YouTube for me, except I've always got a blocked nose. Anyway, let's get back to the story. So I'm in the ambulance, I go to the hospital, we get to the hospital, and guess who's there waiting for me at the hospital? My mum. And she looks at me, and the bloody first thing she does is she starts bursting out crying, like tears balling out of her eyes. So I give her a hug, and we check in everywhere, in the waiting room. They give me this thing that I'm supposed to spit in so I don't swallow my tongue, because I thought I was going to swallow my tongue, which I thought was crazy. So yeah, they give me this thing, I've got to keep spitting in so the blood, you know, doesn't go everywhere. I have that for like half an hour. Now, while I'm waiting, the pain kicks in, and I'm not even joking, it hurt so bad, like so bad. I don't even know how to describe how it hurt. It was like, yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. It was just painful. Okay, so while we're waiting, the nurse calls me. We go into a room and she has a look at my mouth. So I lie down on the table. No, not on the table, on the chair. Bends down. And fucking she tells me to open my mouth. So I open my mouth. And she's looking. And she sees that there is actually a tooth in my gum that has been twisted. And
Be
she ends
advised,
up
your equipment has
pulling
been
it out.
destroyed.
But that also leaves another tooth that was twisted that she couldn't take out. No, she asked me if I wanted the teeth put back in, because I had a bunch of my friends go around and pick up the teeth and put them in the cup. But we were all stupid and none of us thought about putting them in milk. So when the woman asked me that, I showed her the teeth, and she said that they weren't any good because they were putting milk. They wasn't putting milk, so she wasn't going to do that. So I then had to privately go to a dentist to get the rest of the mess pulled out. So let's go back to the hospital. Okay, so she's pulled the rest of the teeth out of my mouth and sent me home. Now I get home and obviously I haven't eaten all day, I'm starving. The first thing I do is I start eating a Sunday dinner. Well, I try to because it's painful, but I manage it. I do my best to manage it, and it goes quite well somehow. I go to bed, go to sleep. I tell you now, when I woke up the next day,
Check your timeline.
I had really Kim Kardashian lips. My lips looked like I had about 10
Hostile
lip
UAV
fillers
above.
in, 10 lip injections in. They were massive, and it hurt so bad. My lip, I had a chunk missing out of my lip, so I had to bloody get stitches in there. No. Alright, so I'm running out of time on this commentary. So, yeah, that's the story of how I lost my teeth, so I'll see you later.